but they just can't catch them in the act.
Oh, catching people in the act is tight.
What?
That's why I'm always kicking down motel room doors.
Oh my God.
So then what happens?
You might be going to jail, sir, so then...
Hey guys, my name's Dan. Today's reaction is another pitch meeting. This is Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. Now, I thought the last one turned it up a notch, but this one definitely did. It was a really fun rewatch going back to it, and I'm very curious to see how certain scenes were pitched, and I'm sure he's going to cover them because Ryan always picks the best ones. So if you enjoy other pitch meetings, I've reacted to many, and I mean many of them for you to enjoy. Then if you want to see future reactions that I do, you can go right below this video, click that like button, the subscribe button, and the notification bell, because not only does it give you access to future reactions that I do, but also helps my channel out a ton. They can go on over and support Ryan George and the pitch meeting channel as well. I'll leave both those links down in the description. Now without any further ado, let's go.
So, you have a new Harry Potter movie for me?
Yes, sir, I do. An Order of the Phoenix, the name of this one.
Oh, like a group of urologists?
No, Phoenix.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah, they're a bunch of wizards.
In Arizona.
No.
Okay, keep going. I'll catch on eventually, probably.
All right, so
Let's
Harry's
hope so.
swinging on a swing set like a little boy, and Dudley comes to pick on him, and let me tell you, he's totally changed his clothing style.
Nice.
But then they get attacked by some Dementors who show them their scary butthole mouths.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so then Harry uses his Patronus charm to get rid of them, but then he finds out he's been expelled from Hogwarts for doing that.
Well, that doesn't seem fair.
No, it doesn't, so Dumbledore manages to get the Ministry to agree to at least a hearing.
Well, good.
So this group of wizards called the Order of the Phoenix pick him up from the Dursleys on some magic brooms, and they fly past some awesome London landmarks.
They make him fly through public spaces on a magic broom because he's got to go to a hearing about having done underage magic in public.
That's right, sir. So then Dumbledore manages to keep Harry at Hogwarts, but the Ministry's up to some funny business.
Oh, they are?
Yes, see, they're doing everything they can to stop people from believing that Voldemort might be back.
Oh, very sketchy.
Yeah, and they put one of their people, Dolores Umbridge, at Hogwarts as the new Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher.
And what's her deal?
Well, she's this short little lady, wears a lot of pink, really likes cats.
Oh, she doesn't sound so bad. She's
But she really stands out amongst everybody else.
The absolute worst, and people are gonna hate her more than they hate Voldemort.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
probably.
Yeah, she's super snooty and mean, and she even interrupts Dumbledore's annual intro speech about how all the students are in grave danger.
Oh, but he loves giving that speech.
He really does,
He
sir.
does,
Oh, and
he
also since
does.
Harry saw Cedric die in the last movie, he can now see these creatures called Thestrals, which you can only see when you've seen someone die.
He saw his mom die.
No, yeah, he did, but he was too young to understand what death was.
He watched Professor Quirrell die just a couple of years ago.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but the situation about that one is I'm gonna need you to get all the way off my
Yes.
back about it.
Oh, okay, let me get
Yes.
off of that back of yours.
So
Yeah, the back
anyway,
of the back.
Umbridge says she's not gonna teach the students any defense spells, so Harry gets mad.
He does.
Yeah, he's like, Voldemort is back. I watched him murder Cedric Diggory.
Wormtail murdered Cedric. Voldemort was still a little baby.
Oh yeah, whoops.
Whoopsie.
Whoopsie.
Anyway, so Umbridge gives Harry detention and makes him use a quill that carves into your flesh.
Oh.
Which is not normal.
No,
Oh, it's not. Okay, sorry.
No,
it just
no.
seems like Hogwarts students are always being forced to do like super violent, dangerous things. It
Fair.
felt on brand, but that's not normal,
Fair.
you're saying.
It's not.
Wow, well, okay.
So Umbridge starts imposing a bunch of crazy rules and posting them up on a wall where you can't even see them, and the students are getting pissed.
So what are they gonna do?
Well, they make a secret club called Dumbledore's Army, and Harry starts teaching everybody spells in the Room of Requirement.
Oh, that's that room where you get the requirements in there.
That's the
Sure,
one. So
yeah.
the bad guys know that they're doing something in this specific spot, but they just can't catch them in the act.
Oh, catching people in the act is tight.
What?
That's
No.
why I'm always kicking
Oh.
down motel room doors.
Oh my God.
Oh,
So
that's
then what
weird.
happens?
You might be going to jail, sir. So then we have a really romantic scene where Harry kisses Cho Chang.
Aw.
In front of a
Yeah.
picture of the guy she was dating, you know, the recently deceased one?
Oh, yeah, I
as
didn't
she's
notice
crying
that.
about him.
Oh.
Anyway, so eventually Umbridge forces Cho to tell them where everybody's practicing, and then she busts down the wall.
I thought they already knew where the meetings were.
They did.
So why didn't Umbridge break down that wall earlier?
Unclear. And so since they called themselves Dumbledore's Army, he takes the blame for everything and escapes by clapping on a bird.
Oh, wow, 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 wow.
So then Umbridge becomes headmaster and she starts controlling everything. It gets real crappy.
Oh, no.
And Harry eventually has this magical vision of Sirius being attacked in the Ministry of Magic, so they gotta get there ASAP.
How are they gonna do that?
Well, the only usable Floo Network fireplace is in Umbridge's office, so they try to use it, but she busts them.
Uh-oh, it's gonna be hard for them to get there with Umbridge on their back.
Actually, it's gonna be super easy.
Barely
Barely
an
an inconvenience.
Oh, really?
You see, they trick her into going into the Forbidden Forest by saying that Dumbledore had a secret weapon in there.
She just believes them and goes with them into the forest with no backup?
She does, and then some centaurs and Hagrid's half-brother mess her up and drag her away.
Amazing, so now they can go to the Ministry.
Exactly, so they hop on some Thestrals and fly over there.
Why don't they just use the Flu Network thing in Umbridge's office since she's out of the picture now?
I don't know. So
totally
they get
forgot
there and
about
go
it.
into the Department of Mysteries, which has these prophecy balls stacked super high up.
Oh, very highly stacked balls.
Yeah, they need to find this one about Harry Potter and Voldemort, so then they do, and they grab it.
Well, thank God it wasn't one of the ones at the top of the stack.
Yeah, it worked out great, but then some Death Eaters pop out, and it turns out it was all a trick.
Oh, no.
Yeah, because see, the only person who can take a prophecy is the person who the prophecy is about, and Voldemort really wanted to know what was in this one.
If it was also about Voldemort, couldn't he have grabbed it?
Yeah, but he's like a big boss guy. He doesn't do stuff himself.
That's a good point.
And we're also going to see that one of the bad guys is Sirius's cousin, Bellatrix Lestrange.
And what's her deal?
Oh, well, she actually tortured and killed Neville's parents when he was a baby. So when she sees them, she's like, "Hey, Neville, how your parents doing, buddy?"
How does she recognize him if she last saw him as a baby?
Oh, I don't, magic probably, I guess. I don't know.
That makes
should just
sense.
know
So
who
anyway,
he
then
was.
the Order of the
Watching him.
Phoenix all show up, and there's this big fight, and then Bellatrix kills Sirius.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so Harry's all pissed, and he wants to kill Bellatrix, but then Voldemort pops out. Whoa.
Oh.
But then Dumbledore pops out, too. Whoa.
These wizards are all about popping out.
They are, sir. So then there's this big old duel, and then Voldemort gives Harry a terrifying vision of Voldemort in a hoodie.
Oh, spooky.
Yeah, and it's a
Very
zip-up
spooky.
hoodie, too.
He has no business wearing that.
Anyway, so then Harry manages to make Voldemort leave with the power of friendship or something.
Oh, the power of friendship is unstoppable. Give me
It
a high
is.
five, my dude.
No, thank you. That'd be way too complicated editing-wise.
That's fair.
And so
Yeah.
then Harry gets back with his friends, and he's like, "You know what I've been thinking? We have something Voldemort doesn't."
Noses.
Well, yeah, but also something worth fighting for.
Oh, very cute.
And so that's about it. What do you think?
Well, it sounds like money. We should start shooting ASAP, so then we can start shooting the next one and the next one.
Yeah, I mean, at a reasonable pace, right? Want to make sure all the cast and crew are all good.
Of course. Their well-being is always our top priority.
Yeah, Um, I'm gonna completely forget that for a second. I thoroughly enjoyed the whole story throughout because a lot of it had to do with Harry getting a lot of hate on him, of people not really like believing Lily, like him not really having any confidence in anything because nobody believes him, and he's getting a lot of this hate from everybody. And it's something that he's kind of been dealing with over the past couple movies leading up into this one. And they really played into it in the end with Voldemort kind of being the devil and Dumbledore being the angel, saying, trying to get him to do the right thing. Basically don't go to the dark side, And he didn't, and he overcame that. And the fights were cool. And it was really cool to see him overcome that. And I'm very excited to rewatch the next one as well, just to see. And because I also wonder, because he made the joke of like all the movies coming out so close together, it kind of makes me wonder if he decides to do these closer together than he's been doing up until this point. So that's going to do it for me here. But before I go, though, I want to give a huge shout out to all of my $5 supporters on Patreon. Marvin Espinoza, Cruising, Wolverine 310, Multi-Disturb 666, Jordan Bird, Lauren Davenport, Caster Cronich, Amber K, Raymond Bright, Angel Garcia, Joshua Tees, and Chris Curtis. And if you too like to have your name read at each and every one of my videos, plus many other fun goodies, maybe have me react to a past pitch meeting or two, please head on over to patreon.com/Reactor. The link will be right there. And in the description, you can right below this video, click that join button there, or head right on my channel page and click that join button there. And with that being said, comment down below. Let me know, what did you think about Order of the Phoenix? Please leave a like if you enjoyed. Also, want to see past reaction I've done to other pitch meetings. Got a nice playlist right over there full of them for you. Share this video, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, ring notification bell because I put new videos every single day. And I'll see you guys next time.